Fire and pride and law's disdain still bled like men, still cried in pain. But mercy's fire found them fast, and debts were forged that still may last.
Alright there, Mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to our evening show with Pathfinder the Righteous. Now, we've visited the sad fate of Curran Glen, and we've cleared out some fortresses, etc. Which means our camp has moved on. It's time to find out why. What it implies. Just wondering if I should try and take these on. But I don't think we'll make it safely. I don't think it's a good idea. No, I think we do want to be level 7 before we try it. Which means it is just the new camp. Someone on the road. You wake up in the middle of the night, screams and the sounds of battle. A moment later, Anivia bolts into the tent. Commander, are you alright? Praise Desna. We're in trouble. The camp is under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools. This is no war camp. It's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. What's going on? Report your status. It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. So gargoyles then. We need to mount a defense, and quick. Who's attacked us? Oh no, I can't see anything in the dark. All I can say is they're attacking from the sky, not charging us from the ground. Got a closer look at them, and I don't think the demons, more like flying statues. They say skins like stone. Regular weapons are all but useless. We know exactly what they are because we just fought them with saving Regil, etc. See to arms. Oh, we've got Lan with us. Let's build you up. Close-to shots, I think that's what we're going for. We'll take back skin as a key power. Now, Lan, do you have a pet? I can't remember. Yes, you do. It's right there. So then, you should have Boon Companion already. I didn't look for that, actually. There we are.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Away, you rascal!
You're down.
Attack!
won't survive me.
Yeah, you're not going to last long, unfortunately.
Your time is over. We
Diana,
shall overcome.
you're done. Run.
Endure this!
You offend me. Do not hold back.
Good. We've got more coming in, though.
Make every strike count.
Stand down. Strike as one.
Run.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Away, you rascal. Attack!
You won't survive me.
Wolves down? Have I not built... I haven't built the wolf up.
Your time is over.
That was a mistake, then. Stick that on ready. Yeah, he's still at level 1. Whoopsie.
Endure this!
You offend me. We shall overcome.
Make every strike count.
New level gained, level 8. Yeah. Wisdom. We'll take an acid pit for control. Kineticist level 8. I think we keep getting on here. Fire's Fury. Using Fire Blast or Composite Blast that include fire. And your elemental overflow bonus for damage dealt. It's only +1. I don't have things that are longer than 1 round now, but I'm going to start getting them. So I want that. Monk, Zen Archer? No. Drovia. Right. Our poor fallen heroes. We need what
march
you've got.
ahead. Our path leads on. I will guide us.
More. Nora, you okay? Nora is panicking. She's running up and down, looking around frantically. She casts about and notices you, then dashes towards you. Commander! Commander, what's going on? Save me! Nora, you alright? Actually, perception check. Why do you have alchemist fire on your belt? What? Where? Nora looks at the vial on her belt as if she's seeing it for the first time. Ah! Gargoyles! Ripping the vial from her belt, Nora throws it at the approaching monsters. Nora, you're burning the camp to the ground.
Defeat is not an option.
Ah, yes. Still forgot to do the... Nothing. That's a mistake.
Stand down.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ooh.
Do not hold back. Away, you rascal.
Painful.
You won't survive me.
Strike as one.
Good.
Your time is over.
Endure this!
Attack! You offend me.
You missing offends me, but never mind.
Make every strike count.
Dogs up. Let's get them built up. Athletics. Perception. Athletics. Perception. Point on intellect so it can do group attacks. Precise strike. Outflank. Level 8 will give you a constitution point. Right, nothing there, so let's head over this way. Camellia is hiding behind the cart. Keeping to the shadows, she watches the chaos around her with squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpse of a crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally. Get your force under control. They're massacred like sheep at the slaughterhouse. You alright, Camellia? I am, but our army isn't even a sadder spectacle than usual. What's happened to this soldier? Same thing that'll happen to the rest of your troops if you don't hurry. Let's move. She's not doing point blank shot, that's for sure. No, she is going to be up front, so outflank. Just keep giving it to Wiz. We've got Evil Eye, so we'll give you a chance. On Mythic. Corruptor, what's that? Poison disease ignore, okay. Yeah, you can mark up. That's fine. She's not one of my main ones, so I'm not that worried about what she gets exactly. I probably should care a bit more, but...
Without a doubt. Save the last one for me.
More coming in.
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong Mongol.
Stand down. We shall overcome. The spirits demand your blood.
One.
You won't survive me.
Away, you rascal.
Go on, Naira. She's fine. Rascal.
Do not hold back. You are today's sacrifice.
Endure this.
There we go.
Forwards.
Actually, there's someone here. Poor fallen crusader, but still. We need what we need. Sealer fighting hard. Sealer stomps her armoured boot on the gargoyle's wing. With all her might, she pierces the monster with a sword. Turning around, she yells to the soldiers, "Share your pants over there, come on, don't chicken out on us now. This is how we deal with them. Hold your position, steel yourselves. And your cowards are crusaders. Commander, the commander's here. Come fight, let us stand up to these beasts. The commander, for the Queen of Mendev." Screw the Queen, she's not here. Well, she might be, but she's not showing herself so far. Sealer, you alright? I'm fine, but our soldiers are panicking. Going down easily, not even putting up a fight. The veterans from Canabri's are holding up alright. The ones the Queen sent are greenhorns. Sorry sight. Let's go, Sealer. Right, level 8 Paladin. think I give her strength. Actually, she's going to be one of the watch now, isn't she? So she needs perception. Stomp her. Now, giant strength +4 can go on you. You can have giant strength +2 for now. Armor. Nope. They're medium. I believe at level 10 they can wear medium.
We march ahead.
Yet another obstacle.
Another battle.
Your time is over. Go for their hearts! Strike as one.
Make every strike count.
Rascal.
You offend me.
2 more coming in.
I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I see you.
Attack!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Stand down.
Yep, more coming in.
The spirits demand your blood.
You're doing useless with that.
The light, take you!
Oriana.
We shall overcome.
Naira.
You
Olan
won't
rather.
survive me.
Rascal.
Away, you rascal.
Ooh, not quite dead. Almost.
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray!
We're alive.
Do not hold back.
You're dead.
Endure this.
I'll be damned. Don't we have enough Oglins running all over the land? Now we got them pouring out of the sky as well. You alright? I'm right as rain. Why wouldn't I be? I don't envy our warriors one bit. These beasts are hunting them down like hawks, chasing mice. Didn't carry you off? Tried once. Fair cracked me up, it's so funny. Won't be trying that again. 2 arms, old brig. Level 8 shifter. Give you strength. Old brig, you can take your griffin form.
You'll be ready.
It's this one. Erebeth. Breathing heavily, Erebeth leans on a sword. Blood is trickling down her battered armour. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its teeth in a mocking grin. I won't give up. I won't give up. Erebeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming. Oh, no, you won't. Surging forward, the demon knocks Erebeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face. Then he leans over the limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. What a fine ghoul it will make. The monster's fiery eyes consider the people surrounding him, and finally fall upon you. The moment you feel a strange connection to the demon, as if there's no one here but the two of you. Bafflement, almost fear, crosses the monster's face. But then his grin grows even wider. Oh, there's the one she was talking about. So you are supposed to be my equal. You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty. Let it go or it'll rip your wings off. Are you threatening me? You mortal, I'm the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said shudder, shudder. Take him. I don't think so. A fortress in the mountain, where the mortals once prayed to their little god, the lost chapel. It's my nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys too. Taking it a bath, damn it.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Anevia shoots an arrow at the monster as it flies away. Careful you don't hit your wife. And they both vanish into the black of night. She looks at you, terror and resolution warring on her eyes. Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters.
Our path leads on.
Where's my tent? Should be here somewhere. Ah yes, there it is. Isn't that something? The old soldier scratches his chin nervously. So they came from the sky, the monsters. They grab you up, take you back to the sky. What do we do now? How could we fight something like that? Don't need that. You, however, don't have anything useful to sell me, do you? No. That's just some stuff I've already sold you. Alright. A pale Anivia races up and down in front of the map. Her face is pinched, her fists clenched, and her voice is unusually sharp. What's this fortress that scum was talking about? Where is it? Nora taps finger on the map. Here, the Lost Chapel. Our scouts reported there was trouble brewing there, but this... Who did the monsters carry off? Erebeth and 2 dozen soldiers, the recruits and veterans. Half our squad was taken too. We're all that's left. Dan looks at you with relief. You're alright, I was worried about you. No, it doesn't matter. We need to focus on the situation. One of your companions, a tiefling, Wolf, I think. I last saw him running from the camp, but there were no monsters chasing him. I don't want to badmouth anyone, but I think he disappeared on his own free will. I'm very sorry. They also took that female knight from the small order who joined us after the crusade began. She always steered clear of me. I don't know why. What monster took her to Beth? I'm not sure, but judging by the description, it sounds like an Abasu. They're demons, sort of like bats. They can suck the life out of people and turn them into ghouls. Our scouts reported that ghouls were wandering around the chapel. Now we know where they came from. One more thing. The name he gave, Cabriri, that's a demon lord. The patron of ghouls. They say he was the first mortal to eat the flesh of his own kin. After his atrocity, he died in agony and was reborn in the abyss, becoming the first ghoul. We can hope it only means that Cabriri was the patron of the demon who came to us. But it might mean that another demon lord has joined the Demon Alliance and is sending his troops here. August, where were you? I didn't see you on the battlefield. Don't tell me you suspect me of worshipping demons. No, I was just wondering what was happening with you. I'm one of you. Swear on any kind of deity or symbol, or all of them in a stack. Some people, you do everything for them and still they pillory you. So you get trapped. No one accuse you of anything. You've been asked a question, so answer it. Anevia's voice is soft, but the expression on her face makes the blood drain from August's face. He sighs heavily. No one saw me. Neither friend nor foe. I drank an invisibility potion and hid under a cart. What was I supposed to do? I'm not a fighter or a wizard. If I'd stayed in plain sight, I'd be on the missing list right now. I see. We'll depart immediately for the chapel and save whoever we can. The demons won't feast long. This place is too tough for them. Or these pieces are too tough for them. Let's not keep our friends waiting, or our enemies. Uphill again, through the mud, no road. Well, I do hope these demons will be entertaining enough to make up the inconvenience. Is everyone ready, Commander? We don't have much time. While we stand around here, our friends are being eaten alive. I'll run on ahead to scout out the area. Don't sit around here. Come as quickly as you can. We'll meet at the foot of the mountain. And there is the Lost Chapel. We got a full crowd there. I don't need Ninio to come with me. Anivia stares through her spyglasses at the low fortification on the hill. Even at this distance you can hear blood-curdling screams coming from within. There! That's where they took them. Looks like the monsters are having a feast, Anivia shudders. Got some survivors. They escaped somehow, but they'll never make it away from their gargoyles. That reminds me. Look who I am. Look who I met here. She was just standing there, blinking as if she knew someone would come for her. What? Ah, yes. It must be admitted that gargoyles' born flight is ineffective and uncomfortable. By the way, did you know that gargoyles can be tickled by scratching their heels? Ninio plucks a thorny burr from her hair. I'll wait here, says Anivia. Send me the ones you can save from the monsters. I'll take care of the wounded and get them to safety. What do you see on the hill? Just what Nora said, gargoyles, ghouls, fresh ones. Hasn't been long since they turned, and they didn't die pretty. Looks like the demons stormed the chapel at some point, so we don't have to worry about getting inside. There's a huge hole in the wall, where the gate used to be. At least that's one piece of good news. that winged demon there? Well, I didn't see him flying away. I certainly hope that wretch isn't thinking of leaving, especially when he personally invited us to this occasion. It would be the height of rudeness to not to host. Alright, we're going. I'm keeping this party as it is right now. Can it be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've been learning how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. I'm going to watch over you. Desna be with you.
I will help where I can. No reason to pause.
I will guide us.
Just check out what items might be around here.
They will
Ah.
break against our resolve.
Your time is over.
Not if you miss it in.
Go for their hearts!
Make every strike count.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You offend me.
That's another hit.
I'll cut you wide open.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Right. Let's get you healed a little. Ember and Darren. Is that you, little girl? The old soldier coughs and then shudders. Makes no effort to rise from the blood-soaked ground. A sharpened wooden stake protrudes from his stomach. Say something kind to me for one last. And here's our blessed little beggar. I was just beginning to think I'd never set eyes on the grubby little face again. But it seems that fate truly does watch over the mad. I don't know what fate is, but my grandma watched over me, and my crow. Yes, of course. Fate, grandmother, crow. No, you won't die, look. Healing radiance glows from my fingertips. I still have spells, you don't have to die here. Moving with effort, the soldier pushes her hand away. No, I'm finished. They bit me, the pestilence is in the wound, I can feel it. Soon I'll be like them, run away before it's too late. I think the old fellow is right, you or I could heal an ordinary wound. But we stand little chance against a ghoul bite. Come along, Ember. The longer we stand around out in the open like this, the more likely we are to end up at the back of a gargoyle's clutches. Darren looks disabled and slightly disoriented, and his shoulders tremble with excess tension. I mean, there he is again. He's trying to keep her with him to keep her safe. I mean, he wants to escape as well, but still. No, please don't give up. I'll carry you. You can't die. Your granddaughter is waiting for you at home. The crow on Ember's shoulder croaked sadly, as if confirming her wounds. Her words. Granddaughter, yes, you remind me of her. Boisterous little thing, but you can't lift me. No, it can't be helped. Death comes for us all, little girl. I have made my peace with it, and you should too. She looks around and sees you. Look, it's the commander. She can definitely help you. Ember swiftly pulls the stake from her soldier's body, and heals the wound with a spell. Ember, how'd you escape? They wanted to make me stop moving like the others, but they couldn't. It just didn't work on me. Their claws froze everyone else like statues. Just check something. No. Darren, how did you escape? What? Oh. There's a well further up. It serves the entrance of a small cave, where the gargoyles stashed their treasure. They obviously took me for the same, the flattery. They obviously thought I wouldn't be able to get out on my own, so they left me in there, but I did get out, and though I paid dearly for it. I've got scratches and dirt all over me. Darren briefly falters an answer with affected nonchalance. And when I say treasure, I don't mean anything truly valuable. There's nothing down there worth your attention. I may have to be the judge of that, Darren. What's inside the chapel? It's very scary in there. Everyone gets killed and then turned into ghouls. The people are always screaming and the winged demon is always laughing. Are you alive, warrior? Can you walk? Get to the foot of the hill and Evia will heal you. I told you, you don't have to die. Not here, not today. And what should I do? I can help you fight these monsters, but perhaps I'll be of more use down there with the Evia. And the same question. Darren winces. You know, I must have heard at least 1,000 stories about the horrors of the war with the demons and the nightmares of the world wound. I was raised on them and surrounded by them. I even lived through some of them myself, but none of it prepared me for what happened here. I can't imagine how much wine it's going to take to banish from my memory the moment when I found myself alone and surrounded by monsters. And that's why I very much want to go with you and see the monsters quake in fear. It's only fair. Come with us, both of you. Right. You're out. You're out. You're in. You're in. Eight, 12. So we've got 4 more, so yeah. Stick to charisma for her. Animal servant. Can use this hex to turn a humanoid enemy into an animal and rob it of free will. Transformation works as beast shape too, and is negated by a successful will save. Transformed creature retains its intelligence score and no languages, but the witch controls its mind. The effect functions as a dominate monster, except the creature does not receive further saving throws to resist the hex. And it can only be a target once a day. Animal skin. Make it a better fighter, but that's not really a thing. Giving attacks to allies. 1d8 bite damage, 2 claw attacks. Interesting. Oh, these are grand hexes, I can't do these. Fortune. I can extend that beyond the round, can't I, with Cackle? Which which might be a worthwhile thing. Or misfortune. So I can extend that too. But it only needs a will save. That could be useful. I wonder if I can only put that on one at a time. I might be able to. I'm not sure. Let's give fortune. And then summon monster 4. Or do we have a... I don't think I need you to do heals. Death Ward's something that Darren's going to be able to get in time, isn't it? Although I might need it right now, so we'll give it to her. Darren. Oracle level 8. Yeah, you can get Death Ward now, actually. And I will get that from you.
Without a doubt.
Check the marching order. It's basically right.
Forwards.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Stand down.
Darren.
The light take you!
Away, you rascal.
Nice hit from Naira.
Strike as one.
Out of my sight!
Try and sleep them. And you did. Take them out.
Your time is over.
Attack. Contemplate on your mistake.
Nice hit.
You're a good person. I like you.
Bit of healing.
We march
Off we
ahead.
go.
They stand against me.
Yeah, look, a gold tooth. I think this one we can just go in automatic. Bye bye. My tooth, my face, damn beasts.
Our path
Do
leads
not
on.
fear. Do not waver.
Oh. One second of face, put it back on.
I will see to your demise.
See you later.
No glory without risk.
Ember.
You offend me.
Nice hit. Actually, they're not living, are they?
We shall overcome.
Precision and grace.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
See if we can sleep them. Nope.
Stand down.
Not bad, but not enough.
Do not hold back.
I'll make short work of this.
The light, take you.
Surrender or else. Away, you rascal.
Nice. And then it's just this one. Beautifully done.
We will prevail.
Ghouls.
Kneel.
Yeah, because salutes you with his mace covered in blood. This time those winged beasts won't defeat us. They escaped and we're ready to chop them to bits. Ready, are we? Speak for yourself. God, why did I ever go to the crusade? I could have stayed home. Picked mushrooms and milked my goats. Retreat to the front of the foot of the hill. Find Anivia and wait for my return. Affirmative.
We will win this war.
All good.
I
What
will
else?
guide us.
Yeah, they were a bit cowardly. Oh, it's Soziel. Sozio leans over the body of a woman clad in a Hell Knight's black armour. Though she is obviously dead, he whispers a prayer and casts a healing spell to no avail. His face twists in pain and he shakes his head, refusing to believe what's happening. Wake up! Please, wake up! Did you know? No, not her. We were brought here together. I admit that even I was caught off guard when the gargoyles grabbed me and dragged me off. The recruits must have been terrified. She did well, though. As soon as the monsters were about to land, she twisted out of their claws and helped us all escape. Soziel takes a heavy metal shield from the dead woman's hands and considers it in its intricate decoration. This shield, I prayed my eyes deceived me in the darkness, but now there's no doubt. Immaculate petal. Aliana Solskjaer, this is my brother's shield. It was kept as a relic in our church for centuries. We used to gaze upon it as children, imagining the adventure of its previous owners. When Trevor went to the crusade, he took the shield with him. Biting his lip, he looks at the dead woman's blood-spattered face. Who are you? Where did you get it from? The name is Shellin. Why didn't we get to talk while you were still alive? Maybe a squad mate or commander will be able to tell you something. Yes, they must know something. When we are finished with this cursed chapel, please ask the Hell Knight commander about this woman. It's unlikely he'll talk freely with me, but for now, whoever you were, thank you. He gently closed the eyes of the dead woman and takes hold of the shield by its leather straps. To arms! Come with us. We're going to swap Darren out for him just because at the moment, Darren doesn't have a beast. He does. Because I messed Darren up a little bit.
Without a doubt.
Help! Somebody help! A wounded warrior lying among the mutilated, lifeless bodies cries out for help. It's hard for her to shout. Her cheek is torn and her teeth are showing through the wound. After noticing you, she doesn't stop screaming but nods her head subtly. The body's next to her. It's an ambush. Prepare to attack.
I will not.
Don't think we can save her. So...
Go.
Oh God! Clicked the wrong thing. Well, let's just get in there. Let's get him healed. Not you, you fool, you. There we are.
Forwards.
More ghouls.
Beyond redemption!
Stop whining. Raise your weapons. Ready your defense. You wounded? You hold your torch up. Did the Queen send her soldiers? Looks more like a sewing circle. Commander. As he sees you, Rachel throws his fists in the air. Despite some claw wounds, he's chipper and full of fighting spirit. Ready to report on the situation, we organize an escape. There are no fewer than 36 gargoyles and ghouls in the fortress. We lacked sufficient forces for a confrontation, so we withdrew. Gargoyles and ghouls? Why do you think they stick together? Could it be because their names sound similar? Maybe if a ghoul bites a gargoyle, it'll turn into a gargoyle? Look, a Hell Knight snipping to aid his allies. I never thought I'd be glad to see your face, Rachel. I will always preserve the lives of allied forces. If you thought in terms of efficiency and achieving your goals, as every fighter should in this war against demons, you would be far less surprised by my actions. Gargoyles just won't leave your unit alone. It's not about my unit, Commander. The gargoyles seem to know precisely in which tents to find the targets. And another thing, do you recall the fire at the camp? Gargoyles don't have any incendiary weapons. The flames were what guided them to us. I don't know what Commander Tirabaden and her celebrated watch are getting paid for. It's clear as day there's an enemy in our camp. I agree. What's going on in the chapel? It's a slaughterhouse. Even I almost threw up. That demon, you see, just killing and eating his victims isn't enough for him. He's inventive. Reginald exhales, the last word in disgust. This can promise nothing good. Send your fight to the foot of the hill. The survivors are gathering there. Consider it done. Am I to retreat with them? Yes. Affirmative. Some sickos throwing people off the cliff. Rusted blades and jagged shards protrude from the pile of broken weapons and armour. Free the Crusader. Thank you, Commander. They're gone.
Your time is over.
Nice and easy, does it?
We march ahead.
Inheritor, do not leave me in the darkness, deliver me from evil. I used to pray to that fool too, but what's the point? It got much better after I renounced her. Remember how many years we've been friends. Should we really let religion come between us? This army is more fun than Crusaders. Come on, friends, renounce her. Come to us, all our friends are already here. Renounce her, we'll devour you. I will not fear evil, for you are with me arm a day. Well, we could do with someone who could do that with us. But he's gone now. Fair enough.
Our path leads on.
Right, get out of there for now. That looks like a courtyard full of hate and pain.
Something over there.
All right.
I will guide us.
That's this lot cleared out. Can't go any further that way. Think we'll take a rest before we do anything else. suppose we can do that. No, I don't want to use the bezo. Cool. Now.
Without a doubt.
Let's get set up here.
The world has suffered enough.
That goes on you.
We'll make things right.
Ember. On you.
Esmith, Axel, yes.
And on me.
Esmith, Axel, yes.
You're all set up anyway.
A bright future awaits
Sailor mount up.
us.
Positive energy.
Is there trouble?
Our time has come.
Put that on.
I saw them.
Get that on you.
Air,
And then move forward.
Trust in yourself. You offend me.
Into the fray!
Begone, fiend!
Oriana.
Ba, air, riti.
Good.
Stand down.
Let's get one of these out.
Axel, yes.
No glory without risk!
Cool, coming in.
Fall!
Strike as one.
It's another down. Nicely done.
I'm done with you!
Need to get him healed if we can.
Away, you rascal.
Missed.
inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, he's down.
Attack!
Go.
Yeah, he's dead store now. That's not good.
Your time is over.
Okay.
Too late for apologies.
Well, we got one.
The light, take you.
Alright, they're down, unfortunately.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Alyana.
Esmo. Axel. Yes.
You offended me.
It's another.
I'll hit you.
Another.
No glory without risk.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Well, you can call all you want. If you're going to miss, it's not going to help.
We shall overcome.
You won't stop us.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Begone, fiend.
That's not good.
Do not hold back.
Surrender or else.
Into the fray.
Get rid of that because it's not working any. She's paralyzed.
Too late for apologies.
The light, take you.
Fall.
Alyana.
Strike as one.
I'll hit you.
The inheritor, guide my
Got him.
blade.
Got him eventually. Time to rest. Then we can go inside the actual chapel.
I'm sure a semi would have been proud of you.
Don't speak for the long departed. I've done a lot of things that a semi would not give me a pat on the head for.
She's got a good point. I don't know what she's done, but yeah, don't speak for someone else, departed or not. Because all you're really doing is saying what you hope they would do.
Forwards.
In the visage of the ghoul before you, one can barely recognize the Honourable Vasily Rathimus, your regimental cleric. His fuzzy grey beard is gone, along with his other hair, and his once lively face has grown gaunt and livid. The skull of the old cleric is cracked open and whitish larvae wriggle inside, but this seems not to bother him at all. Heretics, dirty slaves of false gods! The cleric paces up and down before a desecrated altar, on which an unholy symbol of Cabreri has been drawn. A group of ghouls has brought the soldiers to kneel before him. Renounce your idols, bow down before him who gnaws, or you shall be sacrificed upon his altar. They have turned this holy chapel into a shrine to the ghoul overlord. This is vile. No, never. Holy Amadei, hear me now. I will gladly die before I renounce you. A sacrifice. The old man's claws sink into the soldier's body. Shuddering in pain, the latter whispers a prayer through his teeth. Well, who will be the first to taste flesh? Who will take Cabreri's communion? I will. A pale woman looks at the cleric. Her eyes are glassy with madness. I renounce Sarenrae. Hail to Cabreri. I'll do anything you say. Warriors, remember your spirit is free. No demon worshipper has the right to give you orders. The bloody faces of the soldiers light up with hope. One of them whispers a prayer and a bright light bathes the vaults of the desecrated chapel. The undead shriek with unnatural force. This chapel was a stronghold for faith for those that worship the noble gods. Today we restore goodness to its rightful home. Ah, the Queen's back. By the light and the sword! Praise the Inheritor! A figure in simple knight's armour appears next to the fighters and strikes down the nearest ghoul with one blow.
I will fight. Stand down. You won't stop us.
Into the fray!
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Nara,
Away, you rascal.
that was a nice hit. I don't know where they're running off to.
Surrender, or else!
Attack!
The light take you!
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Looks like that's it.
I did it! It happens sometimes.
The ritual circle drawn in blood on the floor of the desecrated church. It is covered with the unholy symbols of the Lords of the Abyss.
No challenge at all.
We march ahead.
Oh, look at that. Where is she? Pull them all back. I'm trying to find Galfrey. Oh, there she is. Prefer travelling with the army incognito, but I wish I could fight the demonic abomination with all my power. Right, do we have any weapons or anything that we picked up anywhere? Not that's useful. Shield of Magical Retribution. Whenever an enemy hits the wielder of this +2 light shield with any touch attack, that enemy suffer 2d6 force damage. Could be useful in here. I don't have anyone that needs a light shield. What's downstairs? Boxes? There's a golem over there. Messed up dinner. Golem's dead.
Our path leads on.
Let's get you healed. Let's get you mounted up.
We stand.
I will guide us.
Anything good in here? Night of the Witch. I don't think we've read that one. By Maki Vanos. Sarkorian refugees driven from their home tried to get as far away from demon-corrupted lands as they could. Many of them, exhausted from their long travels or just unable to find acceptance among local residents, stayed outside already existing settlements. The communities remain to this day, and they all share a certain curious tradition. This celebration was seemingly established at the same time in all Sarkorian enclaves, even in the most distant ones. The event bears several names: Night of the Witch, Volish's Verdict, Bonfire Night, all among others. The preparations begin several days in advance. The adults craft an enormous, get off there, effigy of the most hated servant of the Abyss, the Witcher Elu Vorlesh, who opened the tear between two planes and thus earned the title Architect of the World Wound and Betrayer of Humanity. The children, who are usually relieved from their chores, gather kindling in the nearby forest. Instead, they might ask their neighbours for some wood, traditionally voicing their request in the form of concern. They need something to warm the witch's feet. On the appointed day, the crowd places the effigy on a pole in the centre of the settlement, or neighbourhood, where everyone can throw mud at it until sunset. At nightfall, cheers erupt as Irilu Vorlesh's effigy burns to ash. It's worth noting that the effigy incineration is so akin to an atrocious method of execution that guards and other enforcers often observe these festivities with great suspicion. However, any claims of the Sarkorians burning those suspected of demon worship in the place of an effigy are idle flights of fancy, lacking substance. I like what they've done with Bonfire Night there, because Bonfire Night is an English tradition. I'm not saying that I'm Bonfire Nights other place of the world, but the one I know at least. The burning of a traitor is November 5th, a celebration of the defeat of the plot by Guy Fawkes and several others. I mean, he was one of the minor parts of the plot to destroy the House of Parliament, including the King and so on. It's basically a Catholic versus Protestant thing. And yeah, we in England burn Guy Fawkes in effigy, just like it was saying there. We put them on the bonfire, drag him out, drag the effigy we've made around. I don't know if it's even still going. It was when I was a kid. Around town, going door to door, penny for the guy to get some cheap monetary donations for what you're doing, and burn the thing in effigy. Wonderful. Let's see, Essence of the World Order. Until recently, we knew this world as it was described in books and stories. A sewer torn apart by hyenas that separated us with nations and borders, oppressors with extortion and lies, and assert their authority and power. However, someone else's hand rules these slaves, who act like masters. It's a threat far more intimidating than a handful of arrogant fools. Our lands are secretly ruled by the most ancient creatures of Galarian, the inhabitants of the Everdark Depths, who know both past and future. People are led along paths they cannot see, and do not have the power to leave, to an end unknown, only to an end known only to our hidden masters. Some insist that the origin. I can't read today. Sorry. Some insist that the signs are purely coincidental, but they point to a vast conspiracy. Only a fool can fail to see the myriad coincidences weave into the great cobweb. Or once they submitted their will and sworn their allegiance to an unseen master in its depths. Nice.
Without a doubt.
Eternal Sunshine is a new one. I failed to resist the temptation and quickly doused my weary feet in the holy waters of the oasis. I washed my feet off first, for it would never do to desecrate divine font with the dust of the road. The sunset danced upon the surface of the water. I closed my eyes and my flesh went numb, in yearning anticipation of a miracle. On the road, pain had gnawed at my heart, but now it melted into the holy water, and my soul seemed to fade away. I looked into my heart and questioned the purity of my thoughts. Was I worthy enough to escape my torment? Would Sarenrae give me a sign? I was prepared to greet the sound of flapping dove wings. The fever overwhelmed me. I sensed the divine rays, but the sun had set. The light was coming through my eyelids. I witnessed the figures of Sarenrae and her angels. I dared open my eyes, but they were heavy, as if burdened with all the weight of the sun's heat. Sleep dawned upon me. Doesn't sound all that good. Sarkoris Lost. Have we read that one? Don't think so. Absalom, published by the Pharaoh Logos Archaeological Society. The middle of the plateau that forms central Sarkoris was the location of the region's capital, the center of the city of Is, the country's metallurgical heart. The rich mineral deposits of these lands had been known to the Khelids since ancient times, and over the long centuries plenty of miners and workshops had sprung up here, and their output flowed into Is. From here, traders led their heavily cloaked caravans to other parts of Sarkoris and beyond. Many a wonder crafted by the Khelids over the years of their capital prosperity disappeared without a trace with the demonic invasion and Izza's destruction. Local artisans were most skilled in their trade, which can be seen through the few surviving works of weaponsmithing, jewellery making and metal casting arts. And while silver headdresses with ornate temple rings and lightweight sabres with hilts bearing their owners' initials can still be found in museums and private collections, other handcrafted examples of Izza's legacy are lost forever. Specifically, we, of course, only know the architectural landmark of both secular and sacred variety through scarce descriptions. Meanwhile, local stonecutters were recognised throughout all of Sarkoris, as many palaces, temples and monuments decorating other cities were made by the hands of artisans from Iz. History of the World Wound. Nerosian, published by the Royal Court, Mendev. Demons and their worshippers have long been active in the vicinity of Sarkoris. Even back in the year 4433, the Abyssal Hordes and Aradon himself waged a grand battle in the region now known as World Wound. The force of good had triumphed then, as the god of humanity defeated Discari's minions and drove the surviving demons back, straight into the waters of the Lake of Mists and Veils. Why did the denizens of the Abyss have such keen interest in the northern reaches of Azizdan? To the dismay of all mortal kind, Arila Vorlish answered this question, and has consequently gone down in history as the architect of the worldwood and the betrayer of humanity. Born of humans, this fiend felt such hatred towards her own, and was filled with such boundless selfishness that, for the sake of ascension and power, she pledged herself to the Abyssal Lords. An adept of the arcane jailed by the Sarkorians in the prison fortress of Threshold, she accomplished something that the Discarites who perished in the lake had failed at previously. She ripped apart the planar fabric that had been thin in Sarkoris since the days of yore. Her thoughts and will thoroughly were corrupted to mirror the foulest depths of the abyss. Arila Vorlish forged a deplorable alliance with the Discarites and began hatching the heinous plan that she put into motion in the year 4606. It was then that Arilo and her accomplices performed the ritual that cut open the creation itself like a knife and left a festering tear in the material plane that would never heal, the world wound connecting Galarian with the abyss. By a tragic coincidence, or perhaps by some evil intent, the world wound was created mere weeks after Aradin's death. Millions of Aradin's followers and priests across the world were filled with horror and despair, normally reserved to orphan children, partially explaining why humanity did not realize there and then the sheer threat of the newly opened Sarkorian portal. Taking advantage of the turmoil in the mortal world, Discarai drove his forces to attack the defense of Sarkoris, and Rila Vorlish, who had been rewarded for her betrayal, started on a path towards demonic existence. I'm not going to read these. I can't read everything because it will mess my throat up. But they flashed up if you want to look at them.
I found something.
Who's this chap over here, I wonder? You see an undead man dressed in the style popular among Endeavian Crusaders 100 years ago. Though long decayed, his expensive adornments indicate high status, and the clean and functional cut of his suit places its wearer in a military profession. The undead man sizes you up with lordly glance. Greetings, Crusaders. You have the honour of meeting Zacharias the Leech, the last warden of Newfound Sanctuary and master of this place. I sensed you as soon as you stepped through the gates of my stronghold. There is something in your bag that belongs to me. Give me my wand, and as my oath dictates, I shall give you a gift. Sailor grips a weapon and chokes out an oath. A lich, an actual lich! This isn't a laughing out matter. We might not get out of here alive. Yes, we will. Don't answer him. Don't say anything at all. Talking to undead is folly. He'll hate you before you can blink. Ulbrich hastily takes out a clove of garlic from his bag, chews it and loudly blows in the lich's direction, with fingers crossed on both hands, cracking his chatty skull open and be done with it. The dark energy coming from the lich draws a response from inside you. A surge of power similar to what you felt in the bandit cave, surpasses and overwhelms all other feelings, and fills you with new sensations. You lose control over your own body for a moment, as your hands, as if still alive on their own, dive into the bag and take out Zacharias' wand. You would swear that it trembled with impatience, like a dog too long away from the beloved master. With people dying all around us, I think we should enlist him for help. The lich considers the wand closely, as if listening to it. I sense that you once took dominion over the dead. Those poor dead thieves in the cave. They didn't bow to you, and you punished them severely. My spirit hidden in the wand showed you what to do with the unruly corpses, and you listened. Well done. You shall make a worthy master of the undead. Given the wand, it belongs to you. Sailor frowns. What do you think you're doing? Green light shines in the lich's eyes, and his arrogant tone offends the air. So common sense wins out. How commendable. Otherwise I should have had to kill you. But I have other plans for you. Accept this, my gift. Had we met under different circumstances, I'd never even consider sharing my power. But my oath obliges me. I, Zacharias, shall hereby fulfill my vow. A worthy crusader has come, and returned my wand to me. Now I may leave this prison, and you shall become my apprentice. Don't know about that, but any help you can give is helpful. For the first order as your master, you must truly show yourself a worthy crusader, or my oath will not be fulfilled, and I am merely wasting my time. Meanwhile I shall begin my work. I shall reach to the very depths of your soul, and alter it ready for eternity. You will not regret that our paths have crossed. Up there you will find the master of this fortress. Nulkinet is expecting you. This demon is so witless, he doesn't even suspect I'm here. But he is strong and tiresome. It is high time someone disposed of him. I shall assist you in this. Although my own brothers in arms are long dead, the hatred for the demons is far stronger than death. They will help you kill Nulkinet. Are you prepared to command the last defenders of the Lost Chapel and purge any fortress of the... Yes, I am. For the first time in your entire conversation, you sense a shade of empathy in Zacharias' voice. Then do not linger. I shall go to the laboratory to contemplate your future. Farewell. Be ready when we next meet. Now. Where's that little imp statue? Agile Fist +2? Nice. Still looking for that little imp statue. There it is. What does it give us? Imp Devil Pet. +2 profane bonus on trickery and stealth. Nara. Have a little something for you here.
The world is full of wonder.
What's that there?
A simple smile goes a long way. There's something over there.
There is indeed.
Hey, have a look.
But how do I get in? Am I already in?
So exciting.
I can't get to that. I can get to this.
Easy.
Then I can get to this.
Easy.
Okay. I think they're gonna get ganked
Is
by
that-
stuff.
I wonder why.
An. U. Öffna. An. U. Öffna. An. U. Öffna. An. U. Öffna.
Yeah, we got a ghost here.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Ah, yeah. I'm not. It's immune to that. That's not good. I'm immune to what he's doing. Golem coming in.
Your time is over.
Nice hit.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Try fire.
An. Two. Go.
Another Spectre.
We shall overcome.
That one's done. Ow. Ow, he's down.
You offend me.
That was not what I needed to do. Damn it.
No glory without risk.
Well, we've got 5. Amber.
Go. Ba. Riti.
Stand down.
Almost.
The light. Take you.
Too late for apologies.
Do not hold back.
I can still
He's dead,
fight.
that's not good. He's down.
Away, you rascal.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Almost done.
I'll hit you.
Strike as one.
Your time is over.
Sealer.
To the fray.
Got him. Right, we need you back to life. Only got one of them, unfortunately. Never mind. Books. Books. Trash.
Forwards.
Books. Duality of Conjuring. This book allows you to summon a demon or an angel once a day. Yeah, I gave you Master Summoner, didn't I? That's why. Your next thing needs to be Ascendant Element Fire. Can't sleep there. Get rested up. And we'll be ready to move on.
I'm always surprised to see a follower of Shaylin on the battlefield. A place where there is no beauty or peace.
Shaylin has been forced to raise a blade against her brother. She knows better than anyone the importance of sacrifice.
Fair comment, I guess.
We march ahead.
Please, be careful.
Right, you.
This war must end. No time for idling. With grace? No challenge at all.
Our path leads on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fall here.
I like you.
I swear
Not
it.
good.
Begone, fiend!
He can't actually touch them, can he?
You offend me.
And it's down.
Fall!
The light, take you!
Ow.
The inheritor, guide my
Why can't I?
blade!
Una Adayana.
Yeah, this is bad. Let's load that save again. I'll try the other direction first. Not even sure if it's worth going in against 3 spirits right now.
Can't hide this from my eyes.
The world is full of wonder. Easy.
Oh, what's in here? 2 golems. Stone golem, stone golem.
They'd better start
They
running.
choose to stand against me? Away, you rascal!
These magics should be used in other ways.
Surrender, or else!
Begone, fiend!
Your time is over.
Attack!
Well, you got 1 hit. Fire won't work, etc.
Too late for apologies.
Fall!
Into the fray!
I can still fight.
Not for much longer.
You offend me.
You're missing offense me, so don't worry about
We
it.
shall overcome.
Nice. Probably just some random junk, but it's stuff. It's all stuff. Sacrifice towards eternity. There it is. Now.
I found something.
No challenge at all.
All right. We do have this side.
Our path leads on.
Right, Naira.
Adventures are exciting.
It's a bit close for comfort, that one.
Easy.
Alright, you need to get some healing on for the start.
Esme, Axel. Yes.
I will
Perfect.
lend you my aid.
So we can get this sealed up. Right. Ember,
Restless. I wonder
you got
why.
4 of these. Her.
Efna.
Them.
Efna. Ane. Efna.
There we are.
Efna.
Put that on you.
Esme, Axel. Yes.
Put that on me.
Esme, Axel. Yes.
Put that on Soziel.
Ba, Riti.
Let's remove disease, that's no good. No. That's that's restoration lesser, that's not what I need. Alright, so he's going to be down 2 levels, that's okay I guess. It's going to have to be, isn't it?
Friendship lasts forever.
Our time has come.
Ala, soa, terre. Ba, Riti.
And then... let's see about getting in here.
Come at me. I dare you.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Stand down.
That's 1 gone. There's actually 4 of them, okay. That didn't go well.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
The light take you!
Away, you rascal!
That's only 15, but it's there.
Do not hold back.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
Okay, almost done.
I'll hit you!
You can't do anything, can you? Except draw some fire.
Into the fray!
Naira.
Your time is over.
Strike as one.
There's only one left, we're okay. There we are. Lots of loot. Whether any of it's any good is another question entirely.
I will guide us.
All right.
Without a doubt.
Okay, so we've cleared out up here, unless there's anything in that corner. Yeah, there is. Okay, and... beautiful. Foodstuff's basically over there. Now we can get out. We're a bit laden, I think. Maybe time to drop some junk that we're not going to need so that we can lighten the load a little bit.
Defeat is not an option.
Yeah, that didn't do you any good at all, did it? The Queen greets you with a nod as she closely examines her sword. Oh, that's why she didn't speak before the Crusader had run off. Her lips are pursed and her eyes are burning with rage. This church, I knew it well in its glory days of grandeur. I remember the voices of 100 warriors soaring through the vaults in common prayer. I remember the holiness of the rector, the weight of his hand on my forehead when he blessed me. On the very spot I stood with my 3 friends who would not live to see this day, but see the den of depravity these demons have turned it into. It's almost more than I can bear. Don't have time for that. Gotta keep moving. Well then, off we must go. I'll get these soldiers to safety. You can stay and clear the area. Done most of that already. Oh, that's a fence. Okay. These ghouls have maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and Various tools from scissors to drills are attached to their fingers. The bodies are pincushions for long rusty needles. Threads still in them. They are plying their work on bound-up soldiers, still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a young female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. You won't need hair, ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyway. Yours is good though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gifts too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now. Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. The living like to swing their swords, but when you're one of us, you'll forget about those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands, sink your fingers into their meat, let the smell out, feel the warm blood spraying. That's what happiness is. Terrible things were done to these ghouls. Now they show gentle care to their prisoners, and their words and deeds, just like good nights. Finian's voice trembled. I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth, an anvil, and no, wait, I can't remember.
What's that there?
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Got a trap here.
Easy.
Nearly walked right into that one, didn't I? Some ghouls have pinned a soldier to a tombstone and covered with fresh blood. He doesn't fight back, but Ronna begs him in a weak voice. Don't eat me, please. I don't want that. Did you hear he doesn't want it? Well, alright then, let's let him go. Dinner is cancelled, let's go home. The ghouls burst into shrieking laughter. What if we really don't eat you? No one will touch you, you have my word. But first, you'll have to do something. Eat some of my meat. The ghoul tears off a chunk of rotten flesh from his body and shakes it in front of the soldier's face. Eat it, eat it, eat it all and we'll let you go. But if you spit any out, we'll rip it to pieces. The Crusader looks in terror at the piece of half-decayed meat dangling in front of his face and vomits on the tombstone. The ghoul laughs hysterically. Where are we? Right there. Right there.
You offend me.
We will prevail.
Oh, Abada.
Our path leads on.
World 18.
It's just not
She
my
failed.
lucky day.
No challenge at all.
Alright, nothing there. It's special anyway. Ah, we can get down there, can we? Don't think we need to do that right now, though. I think we need to go this way. The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills the room. Bodies are impaled on iron hooks hanging from the ceiling, like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Amade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from darkness. By your hand. Commander Tirabade. The soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on her way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Ayamade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on. Can you hear me? Come on, speak. Speak. Aye. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder, and then comes the cracking sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry! Not anymore, you're not, mate. Commander! Erebeth has been impaled on a metal hook, and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly, and blood pours from the wounds in her every word. You came? She's hurting, probably worse than I was in the fire. We'll heal you, Erebeth. But Ember touches her shoulder. You'll have scars, maybe not on your body, but you'll have some. Cursing Sealer rushes to help Erebeth. With your help, Erebeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan, but remains standing. Lies further ahead, did you see anything? Staunton Vane, the fallen paladin of Dresden. He's here with that demoness. It's a trap. Please be careful. Can you walk? Nivea is waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander. Alright, so she's moved on. In rather a mess as well.
I will guide us.
There's a trap there, so let's disarm it.
Easy.
Now. Let's get ready to go in.
Let me help.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Aporane Sendes. Inimosi Travisi.
Trust in yourself.
Esme, Axe, yes. Esme, Axe, yes.
I will help where I can.
Is there trouble?
Together we stand.
We have blessing, yes. Put that on. Right.
Without a doubt.
And there's Nulkineth.
To keep it up? Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what she stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
Okay.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say
This,
something. When your
sickening
love is, it
relationship
makes
is
me
still going
sad
on, I see.
too. You don't want me to be sad, do you?
Yeah,
Come on,
no, I don't think it does.
smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted.
I don't need to know that.
The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture.
That's what your girlfriend likes.
Them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
We were too
She's
soft
not down with
on
that.
them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat. And now
Nothing
they
heroic
will take
about it.
Dresden from you. Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minago's mouth and reaches out to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away. The demon's tongue leaves a moist trail of slime on his cheek.
Hey! Hey! What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Minago, call up your puppet and come down here now.
But why would I ever do that? You'd better come up to me. Not all of you, of course. Just your head will suffice. Nolkeeneth, my dear, bring me her head.
The monster looks at you, and for a moment you feel once more that there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realise that a battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before, but your opponent will soon realise the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes. Undead. And more undead crusaders.
Stand down.
Old brig. Let's go for that one first. Ariana. I stepped over by one, didn't I? Damn it! More Crusader coming in.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Away, you rascal!
brig's down, that's not good. Aliana. It is taking some damage, which is good. It's unbearable. The roars of Nulkineth, the hissing of the ghouls, the moans of the wounded and dying, all this melds into a terrifying cacophony, an agonizing song of the tormented world. This shouldn't be happening, this shouldn't be happening, this shouldn't be happening! It won't happen. Anger, pain, fear, all emotions subside. Boundless triumphant power rises from somewhere deep within you. Now you only feel hunger. A blinding flash illuminates the battlefield, lighting up the terror of the demon's twisted muzzle, the people's faces veiled in despair, and the ghouls with their bared teeth. The monsters look to you, or look at you, and then the demon, as if, and as one, they unleash a soul-crushing howl.
The light take you.
Your time is over.
And he's down.
Minato! What is this? How could this be? You deceived me, you wretch! You promised I'd become...
Yeah, you became a cesspool.
How? This shouldn't have... Why? Staunton, what is this? What should we do? I can't do anything with these sores. It's no use. Darling, please do something.
Calm down. I said quiet. First, just get us out of here. Then we'll decide what to do.
Right. Let's fly away quickly.
Holding Staunton close to herself, Minago disappears. Nulkineth lets out a long grunt and freezes at your feet, like a dirty heap of bloody fur. He grows quiet. No roaring or shrieking or monsters, no mourning of the wounded, no clamour of weapons. The dawn rises over the desecrated chapel.
The torturer is no more. But what happened before he died? It looked like what I heard happened at the Grey Garrison. A flash of power and a change. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There was a frightening beauty to it.
How pretty. The sun is rising. Something is burning in you too. Illuminating everything around you like the sunrise.
I'll be damned. That power again. It's so strange. It doesn't seem like Iomede's intervention. The gods rarely interfere in mortal affairs, and never twice in a row.
Yes!
Aldrich's eyes are agleam and his cheeks are flushed as if from a night's carousing. Raising his bloody fist to the sky, the big man greets the rising sun with jubilant laughter. Did you see Nulkineth's face? How unfortunate when your opponent gets new powers in the middle of a fight. The rays of the rising sun light up the gruesome battlefield, where once again you feel a strange surge of power. The road awaits. Mythic rank 2. Now we have a mythic feat. I'm not doing potions, am I? So that's irrelevant. Channeling. I do have that power from the previous mythic. So add +4 to it, which is okay. That's meager. Point blank shot might be useful. Or school mastery. I'm not sure. I suppose evocation if I'm using. Or is it conjuration? I'm not sure which it is for casting things to control. I'm not sure. Cast the first spell after an initiative roll as a swift action. If that spell is either a first level or at least 2 levels lower than the maximum spells you can cast. No, I'll take point blank. You had to send an element fire. What does the send element do? Oh, it's not in there anyway, I can't do that. You also use point blank, so yes, definitely. Sealer. Mythic Tower Shield Fortress. We don't have tower shields. We'll give you the bonus on the longsword. Olbrig. That might be useful for you. Can't be reduced by resistance, etc. Okay. And then you, my friend. Well, you are a channeler, so we really need you to have that. Okay. There is a chest over here. And I think that's where we end for today. We'll head out next time. See you then.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly. You're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow and lets me keep on with the show.